going to be talking about theatre next, chatting with Joshua Mason about how you can still kind of get a little bit of theatre in your life, even though you can't physically go to it at the moment. BBC Radio Derby, 19 minutes to 10, and I want to talk about theatre. And let's say hello to Joshua Mason from Inspirations Theatre Company, who is here. And I feel like I'm in the presence of absolute greatness here, Joshua, because you've recently been nominated for a little something, haven't you?
Oh gosh, yes, I think we have we? I don't know.
Yeah, haven't you nominated for Derbyshire Times Stars of 2020? Is that right?
Oh, what about that? Yes, I forgot all about it. Yeah, it's very true. We have. Thank you so much to Mark Zadora, who nominated us for the work that we've been doing. That's fantastic.
Well, I'm astonished. You must be just rolling in awards if you can forget a prestigious award like that. What's going on there?
Oh, I wish.
Well, look, congratulations on that. It's lovely to chat to you tonight.
Thank you so much.
And we've got a load to talk about as well, because you are here to really talk about how people can still engage with theatre despite the fact that there is a lockdown. You obviously can't physically go to a theatre, but there are so many ways that you can still kind of get your fix if theatre is something that you're really interested in. So should we start by talking about Sunset Boulevard? Off you go. What can you tell me about that?
Yes, let's. I know that Chris Moss talked a little bit about the musical Sunset Boulevard being performed at the Curve Theatre in Leicester when he was on the last show.
Yeah.
But I wanted to just quickly tell everyone that the online run has now actually been extended right up until the 17th of January. So you can still head to curveonline.co.uk and enjoy this production from the comfort of your home. This fantastic musical, it features some of Andrew Lloyd Webber's best music. There's some inspiring lyrics by Don Black as well. And he actually wrote lyrics for 5 Bond films as well, including Thunderball and The Man with the Golden Gun, Diamonds Are Forever. And the musical is based on the Academy Award-winning 1950 film of the same name. And it basically follows the story of a faded silent film star called Norma Desmond. And in this production, it's actually being played by Rhea Jones. And she actually originated the role way back in 1991 alongside fellow musical theatre star Michael Ball. So it's really great to see her back in the role. And there's some other familiar faces that people might recognise, like Danny Mack, who people will probably know from his success on Hollyoaks and Strictly Come Dancing. It really is such an innovative production that they've put together. It uses the entire auditorium to really give you that feeling of stepping onto an old Hollywood film set. There are lighting bars hanging from the rafters and exposed set pieces, all showing the inner workings of the theatre, all alongside a brilliant 16-piece orchestra who are actually sat in the audience stalls. And the actors are free to deliver their performance straight to the camera. It really is such a great watch.
Great, and just remind us where we can access that.
Yeah, simply by going to curveonline.co.uk, and I believe it's £20 a household to watch.
Good stuff. Okay, Sunset Boulevard. I want to come on and talk about amateur theatre opportunities as well in a second, but before we do that, 21 Chump Street. What can you tell me?
Oh, I love this. So long before Hamilton became the global success that it is today, there was this very speedy musical, which is also written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, called 21 Chump Street. It's less than 15 minutes long, and it tells the story of a high school student called Justin LeBoy and his teenage love interest in a new girl in the class called Naomi. However, things are not as they appear. The show is completely free to watch on YouTube. It features some fantastically catchy tunes with that signature Miranda style. And with it being so short, it means that you can enjoy it in a little gap in your day and, of course, enjoy it multiple times. The show's also got Lin-Manuel himself in it, alongside an actor called Anthony Ramos, who's later went on to join that original Broadway cast of Hamilton, which you can still catch on Disney+. And he's also playing the lead role of Usnavi in an upcoming movie adaptation of another Miranda musical called In the Heights, which is due to be released in June this year after it was pushed back from its original 2020 premiere because of the pandemic.
Goodness me. Well, you definitely know your stuff about all of that, and some great ideas of things to see. Some of them sort of local-ish. The Curve is relatively local, isn't it, down in Leicester? And 21 Chump
Yeah, not
Street
too
as
far
well.
away.
Free, and 15 minutes. I mean, if you want an introduction to theatre, that is a great way to do it. Watching from the comfort of your own home. Just a little 15 minutes and free as well. You can't say fairer than that. Joshua, wait there just a moment, because I want to talk a little bit more, as I mentioned, about the amateur theatre opportunities that are available during lockdown. We'll get to that in just a tick. And Joshua Mason is here. We are talking about the business of show and theatre, and basically how you can involve yourself in the world of theatre without leaving your house, because you obviously can't go to the theatre at the moment, but there are still ways that you can interact with the dramatic arts, and that doesn't just include professional productions. You can also involve yourself in amateur productions as well. So Joshua, what can people do if they want to support their local amateur theatre group, but obviously those theatre groups aren't actually putting on physical, in the flesh performances at the moment? So what is going on?
Yeah, I think, like you say, with all of the amazing professional productions available to watch online, I think it's really easy to forget where all of these professionals started, and that is, of course, in the amateur theatre world. There are millions of amateur drama societies who desperately need our support, and what's great is that with online activities that they're running, you're not restricted to the UK with your options. This really is a global issue. So if you would enjoy auditioning and performing in an online show, then why not get in touch with Broadway Everyday Star Theatre, who are based in Florida in America. They're creating a virtual musical cabaret that anyone can be involved with. All you have to do is search for Broadway Everyday Star Theatre page on Facebook for further details. But if the pressure of auditioning isn't for you, Martin, and you'd rather support something a bit closer to home, then why not check out... You get a bit nervous. Well, don't worry, because you can check out Chesterfield-based Inspirations Theatre Company, which is what I run. We have already so far run 95 completely free and open to all online theatre activities over the course of the pandemic. And these have included streamed musical movie nights, theatre-themed quizzes, read-throughs of musical scripts, and live performance showcase concerts, giving everyone the opportunity to stay safe but keep performing. Now, a lot of these activities you can still go on and enjoy by exploring our social media pages and YouTube channel, but we're also going to be announcing a fresh round of activities taking place during lockdown take 3. And also, with online being the new normal for working, learning, and, well, everything, we're really excited to be opening our online doors to new members of all ages and abilities to come along and join us. We've just announced a New Year, New You offer where you can claim your first month of rehearsals completely free and explore 2 fantastic shows, Mamma Mia and The Greatest Showman. If you or anybody else would like further details, again, just find us on our social media networks. We can find us at Inspo Theatre, or you can register your interest on our website, yitc.yolasite.com. And finally, if I can just say, Martin, the best thing that people can do to help all of their local amateur groups is to like, comment, and share any post that they're making. And as soon as tickets are back on sale, is to get buying the tickets and going and supporting those local groups again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just sort of supporting them in any way they can. The people who are in your group, how are they kind of coping with the putting all the rehearsals online and not being able to be there physically? Because it is tough.
It is tough, and it certainly isn't the same. It isn't the same as doing a performance alongside your friends and supporters. However, they've been absolutely amazing, considering how quick the turnaround was with us moving online, and the thing with, audio lag not really being great when singing. They've been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the singing's
tough, isn't it?
Yeah, but they've been so good, and we've been putting together performances on a regular basis that we've been sharing again on that YouTube channel, so they're able to carry on performing and doing what they love.
Great stuff. Well, look, keep up the good work, and it's been great to have you on, Joshua. Thank you so much for bringing me so many bits of information there that I think people will be finding very, very interesting. Loads of ways of getting involved in the theatre, even if you can't actually turn up at the door and take your seat. Great chat. Thank you so much, Joshua, and stay safe. And we will speak again soon.
Thank you so much. Stay safe.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.